Law enforcement is something I always want to do, become a police officer. From the moment I was born, my dad was a police officer for over 30 years, so just to see him with the badge pinned to his chest, the gun on his hip, it was something I always admired and knew right from the get-go that it was what I wanted to do. My uncle, also in law enforcement, definitely portrayed me. I got into the Police Explorers at 14 years old, and that was good, to get ride-alongs going, do community events, and keep it going from there. One of my best days was, we do walkthroughs throughout the school year at the Freehold Township High School here, and it was a normal day. Just walk in, say hello to the students, teachers, walk around, and the moment was, as I was walking out, I saw 4 special needs children sitting on the bench. They were waiting for their bus to pick them up to take them, back home or to a different school, and immediately all of them just look at me in the uniform and stuff. So I go up to them, I shake their hand, introduce myself, and they were just intrigued by the uniform and the police car. So I asked them if they wanted to turn on the lights, sit down, to get a picture, and they did. So the teacher offered to take a picture of all of us in front of the car so they can show their parents, and so they did so, and then at the end the teacher showed me the picture. And right then and there I knew, because the one little girl who was standing on my left-hand side that was kneeling, when they said 1, 2, 3 cheese to take the photo, she looked at me, and just honestly just looked at me right on the side and just kept looking for the picture. So it's one of those things, after I saw it, I was like, wow, I was like, that means something to her for that day. That was a good day for her, and I'm sure, till this day she's probably telling that story, because it was just something she just was locked onto, was the uniform, and that, a police officer was talking to her.
So, let me think, because we don't need this anymore. Let me think, because we don't need this anymore.
Well, one of the bad days, it was in May. We got a call for a motorcyclist that went off into the trees on one of our, rural roads out there. I was first on scene, and, I knew walking up, it's one of those decisions that that it's not good. It's a fatality. So immediately I, started assessing the scene, and I noticed this gentleman's cell phone. So I picked up his cell phone. I just put it in my back pocket, so for safekeeping. And we went on with the investigation for several hours. Tried to make notifications, but with communication nowadays and technology, word travels so quick that the part that really gets you is by the end of the scene, a couple hours, his mom called his cell phone 13 times. So whether one of the friends knew, or knew he was out and wasn't answering, and related it to his mom, but yeah, his mom called 13 times. And to even make matters worse, they, I believe, were on vacation in Florida, so it wasn't even like they were local, and they had to be made aware from New Jersey via telephone that their son perished in a motorcycle accident. So it was definitely a bad day, and one of those days that listen, you always cherish your time here, but unfortunately it's something that we have to deal with as law enforcement officers. But it sticks to your head. It's always there that you had to deal with that or been through that. So every day is a different day. Every day, you never know what you're going to go into, whether it's good or bad. I mean, unfortunately, everyone has bad days, and it's something I take in stride. And I knew, I didn't want to do anything behind a desk. Here we have 34 square miles to go out and do whatever, have fun. And we call it work, but we like to do it. We enjoy to do it. There's good days, there's bad days, but the good days stand out there. It may sound like a generic law enforcement answer, but somebody's have to do it. Someone has to do it.